Yeah!
Lenny, never saves a penny, always ending up flat broke. And when he sings, we know that Lenny sounds like he's gonna croak. He had a job, but he got fired. Then that slob got a flat tire. A sad hobbit without a shire. Lenny, he ain't getting any, no women in his bed. And when he has chances with the ladies, he farts through his mouth instead. He smokes those ciggies like a demon. His housing stinks, but he ain't leaving. Instead he stays and chugs his semen. Lenny.
Yeah! How about that? Your own show, your own theme song. How about it?
Purple
Lenny,
rain, purple rain.
how you doing, pal?
Okay.
Good to see you. Love the fit. Looking good. Who are you wearing today?
Cool. COOL. It's hot out.
It's hot. What's the temps at today?
Well, it hit like 80 something over here for a brief while, but it was hovering around 75, 76 today.
Well, we like to start off every show with the same question. Lenny, how's your week been? How are you?
Good. I had a bunch of concerts this week, so I was busy.
Wow. How many concerts did you have?
Oh God, we had 2 concerts, 2 full dress rehearsals, and we have another concert tomorrow night. Last one for this season.
Now, is this the Gregorian chants you've been practicing and others?
Right, exactly. It's that stuff.
Is that stuff? Okay.
Yeah.
How were the shows?
The very first show we did was for us guys performing was really more like a final dress rehearsal because
Nobody was there?
it wasn't supposed to be, but that's kind of the way it worked out. There were a couple of bugs. So by the time we got to the next rehearsal, everything was cool, and we sang with the other choir, and everything was fine. And one more gig with this other choir.
Okay. And the shows themselves, when you actually did the shows, those were good, or have you not done shows yet?
Yeah, no. They went well. In fact, we had they hired a brass. We had a brass choir, so we had brass and timpanis banging away and going at it and stuff. So it was pretty cool. I tried sharing a file with you, and I can't figure out how to do it. It's too big; it won't go anywhere.
All right. Well, Joe could probably help you with that. At least get it to us somehow, because I would love to hear it.
Well, there's a lot. I'm just going to send you like 1 or 2. There's a lot of music. I mean, the one piece alone was a 20-minute run almost.
So, okay. But successful show at the end of the day.
Yes, it was.
So is that the rest of your? Is this the end of all your stuff? Like when does choir season end?
Choir season should end with this last performance for the choir that I'm in, and then there's a gig during the summer where a bunch of people from different choirs get together to do one performance. So I usually do that. That's a 2-day thing, and then we start up again, my choir, in I want to say September, to get ready for December.
Now, are you choir year round, basically?
Pretty much. I mean, we get time off in the summer. That's about it.
So this is going to be like a choir palooza. What you're doing, like all the different choirs from the different parts of the Long Island are coming together. Like how many, like how far does it?
How many different groups showed up? I mean, they invite everybody they possibly can. I think the last time I was there, only people from like 3 or 4 different groups showed up.
So this is like the Warriors, but with choir people.
But we're all doing the same piece, so it's not like we're even battling it out or anything. It's just we're all getting together to do 5 or 6 songs for a concert, and then
Do you find yourself do you find yourself judging the other people, like just watching them walk in and you're like sizing them up, and you're in your head you're talking shit a little bit?
Well, I know some of the people, so like, especially in my section, is usually only like 3 or 4 of us that actually show up for these things. So I know the other 3 or 4 people, and yeah, some of them have their little faults, and I'm like, oh my god, he can get the note, but nobody can hear him, so we'll listen to him for the note and just sing louder because you can't hear this guy. And
Just sing louder.
Yeah.
How's that work? Like,
Well,
you
that's
guys-
what I was gonna. That's what I was curious about. Is there anybody there that you feel doesn't deserve to be there?
I mean, there's a couple of people who don't actually pay attention to what's going on. Like even the day before a performance, I'll turn to the guy next to me and explain to him for like the dozenth time how he's pronouncing the word totally incorrect, that it sticks out. And
What is the word?
Doesn't.
what the vowel we were supposed to close on was om, and he kept doing
Ah,
Everybody else is doing one, and he's doing something entirely different, and you can hear it because the whole choir is not doing that one sound that he's making.
that's got to be infuriating.
Well, it's annoying to say the least, because the conductor keeps stopping and saying, "No, you got to do this."
Okay. Okay.
I mean,
Oh
my God, you know.
Yeah, a couple people have some questions, if that's all right with you, Lenny. What
Okay.
pronouns does Lenny use? Frog, are we in escrow yet on the Tampa condo? Shuli, sorry you didn't get elected Pope. Hi, Zen and Mike. Oh, hey, Discount Don.
Oh, hey, Trigger.
Do you do, you don't do pronouns, right?
Well, yeah, I don't see any, but I thought it'd be obvious. But okay, he, him.
Right, right. You don't mess around with any of that.
On letters and correspondence, do you go by Master Lenny?
Oh.
No, I just saw my name.
Okay.
I mean, unless you have to fill in a form or something and it asks. Otherwise, just my name.
I thought you would melt some wax and put it on the envelope, you know, like your seal.
I have those seals, but we don't do that. Yeah.
How many of those seals do you have?
Well, we have an L and an A.
Ooh, I
And
like it.
we have the old school wax stuff, like the hard plastic wax they used to sell.
I got to get you a dragon seal. I can't believe you don't have a dragon seal.
I never thought to look for one. I don't write letters that often, so.
Really, I picture you as a guy who will never stop writing letters.
Right.
Well, typing and writing letters are two different things.
You got to tell me, pal. Hey, Lenny, are you part 1 through 5 or 7? Discount on rules.
I don't know those rules.
Yeah, he doesn't. Super
Does zero
stickers.
work?
Sticky sock 420. Thank you. FM nobody. Lenny, bring back the tank. People like the tank top. They want that back. I think. Yeah, Lenny has a rotation of tank tops.
Well, I like this because it's got a pocket on it.
What's in that pocket besides a pen?
Just a pen.
Okay.
I'm guessing it's like a pirate.
It was a shopping list, but I don't need it right now. So.
Okay. Lazy 420. Quad is so obsessed with CP, he's now starting his own collection. 100%. Yeah. Weird dude. The gun show is impressive, says Stagecoach Lenny.
Gun show.
Hey, Glenn, do you keep a book of notes on the TSN members like you did back in the old Miserable Men days? Great question.
What?
He wants to know if you still keep notes on members of the show like you did back in the Miserable Men days.
No, because it's every time we log on to somebody new or different, it's really hard to keep track.
You ain't kidding.
Can I ask Lenny a question? Lenny, would you be up for, I mean, this is not something that you probably do on your own, but would you be up for starting a diary and just writing stuff down that happens to you every day? Just like one entry every day.
So we can recap your diary entries on the show. It doesn't have to be super personal stuff.
I will take a crack at it.
Great.
I mean, but
did you get my text yesterday about having a monologue prepared?
No, I did not get your text yesterday.
How dare you?
What
Yesterday, it says 6:17 p.m. Lenny, can you please prepare a monologue? We're doing auditions. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Holy shit. Let's see. I got a bill due.
I didn't send you that.
Did you say mildew?
Bill due, a bill due.
We'll get to
Something
the
about
neighbors
Charles-
in a minute.
Something about Charles Schwab, which should be interesting because I don't own stock.
Okay. Careful. A lot of scams out there.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, exactly. What's this? Hold on. Come on, you little bastard.
I just had a guy try to get me to renew my Datsun warranty. So,
Lenny,
I don't
can you
think-
please prepare
If
a
you get a letter from-
monologue? We're doing auditions. Thank you.
If
Sorry.
you get a letter from Brendan Schwab, you gotta be careful. You don't want anything to do with that guy.
Is Lenny wearing Auschwitz pajamas? I don't think so.
No.
Summer style Auschwitz.
Yeah. Lenny looks like a Legend of Zelda character. That's kind of cool.
Which one?
Apologies if I missed it, but what is Lenny's choir experience? Was he in choir in high school or drama, glee club, etc.? Thanks, Lenny. Hashtag no guard. Great question.
Since junior high school, I've been in
Wow.
choir. Let's see. And
You
I
ever do-
have done stage shows also.
Okay, so you've done theater.
Yep. Both.
What's your favorite production in theater that you've done?
Well, we did West Side Story. That was cool.
Hell yeah.
Who'd you play?
Maria?
The only stick out non-singing role. I was the shop owner.
So did you have any lines?
Yeah, I had a bunch of lines. I even got to slam the door in his face.
What was the line you said before you slammed the door in his face?
I don't remember, but I do remember he was standing too close to the door and it actually hit him in the face.
Hello.
I thought you were off tonight.
I'm always a little off. Hi, Lenny. That's a great outfit.
See, I did
you just
mention
escape
that this
from
was going to
Alcatraz?
happen.
You
What?
did.
I
Lenny
should have
called
placed
it.
money on it.
You should have. Next
should've.
time we'll make a bet. Next time we'll make a bet.
What did I miss? What did I miss?
Dill Dog
The
checking in.
silence.
Congrats on getting Tiger King on your show. Thank you, Dill Dog. Love you, buddy. Dill Dog in the house. So we were just getting a little history from Dunder Mifflin Tuna asked for Lenny's high school choir and or drama background.
Oh,
So Lenny said his favorite production was West Side Story, where he was given the part, the only non-singing part of a shop owner.
oh, right, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was good. And did you play any sports in high school?
No,
Mm-hmm.
they kind of one took place over the other. So
Sure.
if I did a team, I wouldn't have been able to do any of the shows
Correct.
because the times overlapped.
What
Yeah.
would you have done?
You can't perform when you're stuffed in a locker, and that's a great point.
Well, there you go.
What would you have played?
If you could play a sport,
Run probably short distance, like
like
Running.
sprinting,
yeah.
maybe hurdles,
I don't know about hurdles, but sprinting,
sprinting, like 100-yard dash.
that kind of thing. Yes,
Yeah. Were you fast?
I was if I thought somebody was running after me, and then after the first 100 feet or so, it kind of petered out.
Yeah, that's something people don't factor in when they talk about, like, people go, don't run from a bear. It could do 35 miles per hour. It's like, if you know something's behind you, it's going to kill you. I think humans could top out at 37 if it means
Oh, yeah,
your
sure.
age.
You
know
should
what I
have
mean?
done that the relay race, Lenny, because then somebody would be chasing after you, like for real.
We should do TSN versus MLC relay race.
You're our anchor man.
Yeah.
When did you start smoking? Maybe that will affect you.
Oh, that's a good point.
College.
Oh,
See, I started after high school too. So,
smart.
yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get as much activity in before I shut everything down.
You did it after it was at the height of coolness. You waited till that cool hullabaloo settled down to do it in college, or when you were. I know you didn't graduate, but you know what I mean.
It doesn't. It's not my fault that joke petered out.
It didn't even start. What are you kidding?
Do the research then.
Yeah.
I gotta peter in before I peter out.
Oh shit.
Lenny, son of no guard, Skull.
School.
That's Nordic born. He's a big fan of yours, Lenny. Ooh, okay, hold on.
A man from Cape Coral, Florida, was gored by a bison at Yellowstone Park yesterday. Has anyone seen Stuttering John lately?
That is the lie spider. You cannot confirm or deny anything the lie spider says. Here's a great question. Darius wants to know, have you read anything new, Lenny? Reading anything new?
The last book I finished, hold on. It was new. To me, anyway.
Forgot the title.
I want to get the name of it.
Ask him what's in the box behind him.
Okay.
Where is that box, Frog?
What's in the box?
So you see, there's like a couple brown boxes stacked up right against that wall. There's that blue one on top of it.
Okay.
With all the writing on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stacy wants it. All right. I got you, Stacy. We'll get it.
Yes, I did.
Looks like a pirate accountant. In
That
that.
looks like Papillon.
She's a papillon. Yes, you did what?
Yeah, it's called Crown of Shadows.
What is? Oh, the book?
The new book that I finished. New book finished.
Okay.
What's it about?
It's the third in a series that takes place on an alternate kind of universe planet where your thoughts actually kind of become reality. And so the two forces, good versus evil, are kind of warring against each other.
So it's a Jedi ripoff.
Interesting.
Like a Star Wars.
Right.
Wow.
Not
It's
really.
horrible.
A lot more magic involved.
Okay.
Oh, sounds terrible. So, did you read the first two?
Yes.
Okay. Is there a fourth?
Not that I'm aware of. Where they left it off, it would be a little difficult.
Okay. Leonard, your 12 Lenny, your 12-year-old neighbor wants her headphones back. Make it easy on yourself and hand them over. I'd hate to destroy your entire block.
It's
Manigan, Lenny.
I feel sorry for any adolescent that lives anywhere near these houses. I don't see any adolescents ever on this street at all. And I'm sure there's a reason for that. And I don't want to know it.
You can't go to the you got to go to the basement to see that.
Yeah, not even in the poofer's room.
It's nothing. In fact, the poofer is funny. The poofer just took the alcoholic out somewhere.
Really?
Yes.
Poofer takes an alcoholic out.
If the poofer has any chances with anybody, it's gonna be with the alcoholic,
That's
right?
true.
I can't believe you have a poofer and a pooper right next to you.
Yeah,
It's amazing. Luscious Lenny, when's the last time you enjoyed General Tso's chicken?
It's been a while. I look at it every time I go to the supermarket. I'm like, I can't afford it this week.
Supermarket?
Yes.
Why don't you get it from a Chinese place?
I've never had it from a Chinese restaurant.
What?
I'll try it sometime when I have.
Okay, here's what I need you to do. I need you to write this down. Get your pen out of your shirt, out of your tank top pocket, and write this down. I need you to order General Tso's from a Chinese place. I need you to try it, and I need a review for next Lenny show. Now, second question. I'm sorry, Zen, and then I'll go to you. Would you be up for doing, because we're getting flooded with correspondence, would you be up for doing 2 Lenny shows a week?
Wow.
It's a lot of Lenny.
Maybe after this week, because like I said, we got concerts.
Sure. I don't want to get in the way of that.
Do you play the shopkeeper in the concerts too?
No, the store owner was an early part. You know what, Michael? We'll be over here now.
I mean, it's possible. We'll have to discuss it because they still keep having me open like 2-3 times a week. Like tomorrow, I got to be up again at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah,
but if we start at 7, that's okay, right?
As long as I'm done by before 9-ish, yes, it's okay.
Yeah,
but after that, I'm pushing it because it just takes me forever to get to sleep.
Why don't you tell them you don't want to open? Put your foot down.
Stand up for yourself.
I'm taking the hours right now.
Or do that, you know. Len has the potential to be Dabbleverse Carl Pilkington. Agreed.
What?
It's a compliment. Lenny, ever played Dungeons and Dragons? If so, what were you? Great question.
Me, yes, wizard.
Me, yes, wizard. 3 words.
Got stars in his eyes. Me, yes, wizard.
Wow.
Did you have a crew? Did you have a group of guys that you played with?
No, it never actually got that far because I spent most of my time trying to figure out what the hell you were supposed to be doing and roll this dice and score this point. And I never found anybody to actually bother to go through all the steps with. I couldn't find enough people to sit down to go through all that tedious stuff to get a game going.
Right, but you have to do it with people. You can't.
You gotta have
That's just it. I couldn't find enough people to actually play a game. I had the original kit in the box.
Places you can go. You go. There's
back then. I don't think they had places you could go.
They do
last week.
He's right. They do now, and there's 2 of them. One of them's actually like 20 minutes away. They have game night.
Were you the dungeon master?
No. Well, I would have been because I was the only one playing. So yeah, I guess so.
Okay. All right. And it's not fun when you're the only one playing, right? I've never played it solo. Huh?
It's absolutely absurd.
Happens a lot in Lenny's life.
Lenny's one-man show. More miserable. Mr. White gifted a membership. Thank you, Mr. White.
Let's see.
See, Kyle, Lenny's thoughts on the new Pope.
Yeah, you're a Catholic.
Well, American born, but he's a naturalized Peruvian citizen, I believe I read.
I don't know. He did a press conference. Do you want to hear a little bit?
He has spent most of his life actually there rather than in the United States, but he was born here. So, first American Pope.
Do you think he looks weird?
Do I think he looks weird? Not particularly. I understand, though, that he was at odds with Francis over a couple of issues that may actually start coming up as far as people's rights and stuff like that. So we'll see what happens.
We might have to add a Pope wrap-up show to the schedule.
Pope wrap-up show.
This is
what I read today. That's all.
Well, this is his first press conference. Check it out.
Black smoker.
Pope Juice, what are you hoping to accomplish today through Howard?
I'm just saying.
Are you going to spread your message?
That's about it.
What's your message for today?
What'd you dig of? The black fucking nope.
He's the black nope, ladies and gentlemen.
Great black nope. Great white nope.
Who are you?
The black fucking nope.
You know, he's infallible, so that's correct.
Yes, that is true. You're right about that. Hey, Big Daddy Dodo. Hiya.
You know, when they elected him, Newport menthol smoke came out of the
stack. That is true.
Lenny, what's that blue box behind you?
Yeah, what is that?
Which shoulder are you looking over?
It would be your left, but I'm looking. It looks.
It's the box. It's all those 3 boxes, and then there's one blue box on top of it.
Yes, we went through this already.
Well, I wasn't here.
I know. We asked him before the show. That's why I asked you to ask him again, so it would piss him off.
No, idiot, not what's on it. What's in it?
You have the bodies that they came from still?
His name's Lenny. And
that's a dragon.
Sure is.
Yeah,
nice.
So this fucking show. Get moving. But what's in the box? What's in the box?
Does he have a hole in his shirt?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What was in the box? We were asking. A quilt.
Yes, 3 books and a quilt.
The Lenny story.
That's my favorite Ted Danson movie.
Does that quilt have different people's names from the 80s in it?
No, just stripes.
Oh, okay.
The cast of stripes. That's a weird.
The cast of stripes.
Stacy Allen, she's fully shaved. She'd like to know: can we get a tour of Lenny's bedroom?
We just did, but okay.
Yeah. Well, we looked at a box. In all fairness,
there's nothing to really see. I don't know. Actually, let's see what happens if I unplug.
Lenny, did you hear me? She's fully shaved. She'd like a tour of your bedroom.
I think
I'm trying to figure out how to do this.
Go ahead. Yeah, he's got a hole.
Yeah. What's that?
Lenny, you cut the. All right, and we lost him.
This has been a fun show so far. We're
Way to
very
go,
successful.
Stacy. Hope you're happy, bitch.
I think he's still talking.
Probably.
I can't put him up. They will need to connect their mic. Like he's completely disconnected. It's just a black screen.
Might as well just launch him into space. Probably get the same kind of service.
If Lenny $15 and a shovel, I'll help him out. Thank you, Ralph Cifaretto's Hua. I'll ask him that. That's a good question.
What do you think? Yes or no? I say yes.
Yes.
Yes,
Absolutely.
for sure.
Absolutely.
But not recently. I think he
Oh, there
probably. Oh, there he is.
Here I am.
Hey, buddy.
Hey!
I unplugged the wrong thing. I'm trying to figure out.
You shouldn't unplug anything.
Well,
Well,
the
no, I
power
have it-
cord, maybe.
Yeah, that's just it. I have the power cord plugged in. There it is.
Uh-huh.
You got termites or something over there?
What happened? I think you cut
Okay,
your sleeve
well,
a little
now
too far on that.
I can walk over to the lack of.
Hey, when the Allied troops came to liberate you, was that the most exciting time?
Jesus Christ.
Okay. Are we in a tree house? All right. That's your room? Hey,
Right. So that's the bed right there.
go ahead.
What magic
Magic.
A lot
Yep.
more books.
Okay.
Hundreds of books.
Yeah.
Books everywhere.
Yeah.
That's it.
Why don't you get rid
And
of
the
some of those if
TV.
you've read them?
TV room.
Is that a lava
And
lamp?
it's a thermometer. It's a mercury thermometer.
A mercury.
That was the thermo.
just what you need in that place. Mercury.
Looked awful big to be a thermometer. Where does that go?
Yeah. What?
Where are you putting that thing?
Oh, you've seen his asshole.
It's a stand-up thing, and what happens is as the heat and humidity changes, the thing floats or doesn't float.
So you're pro sundial.
It's
right?
approximate
You would go
temperature and stuff.
back- Okay.
Oh, got you. It takes the outside temperature.
Yeah, I see. So it's useless, is what you're
It's
trying to
it's pressure. Well, like you know.
Nordic Born wants to know: did Lenny get the COVID shot?
The new one, no.
Did you
This
get
the old one?
I
Yeah.
got the old one and the booster when it was the thing to do, but and I've said this before, I worked around people the entire time who were in different stages of being COVID sick.
right?
I've not even the sniffles, nothing.
You're like that Bruce
So-
Willis character in Unbreakable.
He is the one guy.
You can't catch a breakable.
Definitely a swimmer's body. Yes, Lenny is in. Would you say you're in the best shape of your life?
No.
Okay, I wouldn't say that either. I was just wondering.
When was the best shape of your life? Were you ever
Great
in good
question.
shape, honey?
When I just graduated college,
Oh yeah, would you have like a six pack or like what was going on?
I hadn't started eating like a fucking pig and put on 100 pounds.
Oh, okay.
What was? Oh, we were talking about Vegas last time.
Oh, yeah, okay.
We have this idea where we want to go all of us to Vegas together, and we give you the gift of vagina once and for all in your life, and you're not opposed to that. And we had a few more questions, and I know the audience has some questions, but I guess one of the things we wanted is just show you some photos and see what's your type, I guess, right, Mike?
Well, we'll do that, but I do have a few.
Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna find the perfect look for you.
We want it because we're
we'll
getting
do
the
that
girl
next-
for you.
Yes.
Right. We're getting the girl for you. We want to make sure we get the right one. And so
Right.
you don't have to fuck something that you don't want to fuck.
Right.
You know what I
So
mean?
we're not going to be quite so specific right now, but yes, we have some pictures of some lovely ladies and see if those, tickle your
What's your
fancy. So we
type?
know which way to go. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you have any of those, Froggy.
Okay. What do you think of her?
Lenny.
He's
It's
thinking.
possibility. She looks like a crazy Alanis Morissette, which is just like bugging me right now.
Redundant.
Well, your crazy meter is perfect. Don't ever change it. And I just got a text from one Kate Meany who said, "Tell Lenny I said hello."
Oh,
Have you guys talked at all lately?
Not recently, no. I've been running around and
Okay.
are still running around. Right after this, I have to go run around.
what do you have to do?
I have to get stuff tonight because I can't get it tomorrow morning. And when I get off from work, I'm going to be too tired to get anything done and think straight.
Well, you're gonna be very tired tonight by the time we get done. You've been up. What do you
But the
need to
stores
get?
are still open. They're not open
What?
in the morning at 5 o'clock.
All right, but what do you need to get? What's so important?
Right. That's what I was going to ask.
What's so important? Things
Yeah.
I need to get tonight so I don't have to do them in the morning.
Like what?
Right.
What difference does it make?
I'm
Well,
just
because-
curious.
No, you're not curious. You're nosy. There's a difference.
Well, the same thing. I mean, what do you want? We're doing a show
Yeah,
here.
this
It's a
fucking
show.
show's about you, Lenny.
Yeah.
People want to know about you.
People are invested in hanging on every word.
There's nothing to hang on.
What
I
I'm
mean,
saying is it's
I'm
all
doing
bullshit.
something tonight, so I don't have to do it tomorrow after work.
I'm saying
That's
it's all bullshit. You don't need
Okay.
it.
You find that
You don't
it's
need it.
bullshit
Tell
for
us
you.
what it is, and we'll say, oh yeah.
Can you give us a hint?
Yeah.
And if you won't tell us.
Now I'm not going to say because it's silly that you're making such an issue out of wanting to know what I need to do.
Right,
Well,
well,
Mike is nosy, but the rest of us are just trying to keep people informed about stuff. You don't have to tell Mike. You can just
Oh,
tell,
I don't have to
us.
know, Mike.
I'll take my earbuds out. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, look, I just muted Mike. Mike can't even say anything now.
Mike took his earbuds out.
Lenny,
So-
what are the items that are crucial that you need to get tonight?
I have to pick up cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
All right. Hold on. Let me bring Mike back in. Where's his unmute? There you go. You're back,
Mike,
Mike.
it was porn.
Who was
All right,
the
what-
condom?
Yeah,
That
the
was-
porn store's only open until 9:30.
Well, how do you know that?
What hey, they got a big sign. What do you want? What are you accusing the guy of?
Yeah.
What about Bachelorette number 2 there, Len?
Wow, isn't this another famous actress? Why
Yes.
would we doing this?
We'll just see what you like.
Well, look, what kind of look is Lenny into?
I'm gonna say no on this one. How's that?
Why?
Okay.
It's a lovely lady.
Too much forehead?
The long hair on the forehead.
So you'd
She's
rather
like
have
She doesn't wear
short
her hair
hair
like that
than
though.
mustache?
So
She looks like she's got a bit of a stash too, a little bit, huh? Like almost identical to yours. It looks like. We can't have that.
So you don't like long hair on women.
no, I
Okay.
didn't say that. Just on her, not particularly.
Number 3.
She's okay.
All right.
Okay, really? Like
That's what
wait,
it just
on a
said.
scale? Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, what would you rate her?
6, 7.
Okay. So
Mid?
that's bangable.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a 7 to you. Okay.
That's a 7. This
Okay.
is not bangable. What score would you give this one?
5.
Okay. And this one?
I just can't. I know it's a lettuce worse. I just can't.
It's not.
It's not a lot
It
of
looks
smart
just like a 5.
Okay. So
Wow.
her
Well,
and her.
now we know why you never got laid.
Okay. Here we go. Next.
No.
Okay.
No, too old, right?
Too old.
Well, not even that she looks old. She looks weathered. beefy.
Rode
Hell-
hard, put away
Like-
wet. As
Like
they
Sam
say.
Elliott.
Right.
Yes.
So you want a woman that looks as fresh and young as you.
Oh, can I just say
Who
this guy,
brought him
Bob?
back? I
This
didn't
guy-
say that. Who brought him back?
Well,
This
but you're
guy-
saying she looks weathered.
Right, exactly. So that doesn't. That's you asked my opinion. That's my
Okay,
opinion.
but you
Okay,
are
Nothing to do with me.
Michael, let him throw his opinion out.
right.
Bob says, Lenny, order the Chinese food and eat it live on the show.
Yeah.
Pick something different each week.
That's I like that.
I love that idea. Guys
Right
never
on.
had General Tso's from a Chinese place. I tell you what we'll do. Starting next week, we will order you a dish on us to your place before the show, and then you eat it during the show and review it.
That's
Sounds
probably not
good.
such a good idea because there's certain foods I don't eat. Like I don't eat pork normally.
I don't
I'm not
order
a big
pork.
fan of beef either. And
Not
I
a fan
don't
of
eat seafood.
So it'd
Chicken,
be
oh,
chicken,
chicken. It is right. Chicken
Pretty
and
much.
eel. No,
There
ostrich.
is no veal. Veal is meat. Simple question.
There it is. There it is. I knew it would take a little while, but we got there.
What about this little lady?
No, she looks
Okay.
frightened and
Red
scared.
hair. Well, that's the way any woman's gonna look if you go out on a date with her.
Okay, well, we're getting a little bit better idea. Gar, I'm all in favor of starting a Lenny fan club. May I suggest the name Leotards?
Love it.
No, not a fan.
I listen, Lenny. That kind of thing you don't get to choose. The fans choose. That's what. it's-
Wow, who let him back in the room? It was so nice before.
He has his own key, so I can look. I
Why?
can take him out, and now he comes back in all on his own. So there's really nothing I can do. And you know what? We've been in tougher spots, Lenny. He's no big deal. Let's just power through this. We got over 500 people watching right now. We're going to plug your PayPal for everybody here in a minute. Missed you guys. Been brewing up some fuck sauce. Tried to play it for her. Shut it down. What up, Lenny? Hey, Discount Don. Of course, fuck the frog.
Oh, hey, Antonio,
Lenny, are you a seamstress? How did you turn that terry cloth beach towel into a shirt with such precision? A pocket and all? Wow, buttons too.
It's good.
This shirt used to have a hoodie attached to it, and sleeves. All I did was rip off the hoodie and the sleeves.
You ripped them off?
Yes.
You don't cut them?
Well, I made a little incision and then ripped. Yeah.
Do you know how to sew?
Do I know how to sew? Yes. Do I know how to use a sewing machine? Yes.
Okay. What age did you learn that, if you don't mind me asking?
My grandmother was a seamstress.
Well, hello.
So
Okay.
we learned early.
Very nice. Smart.
Did she have a sweatshop?
Yeah, she wanted them to do the work. She didn't have to do it.
No, but she did have and we still have it somewhere, an old song, one of the original singers with the pedal on the bottom that wasn't electric.
Wow.
The foot pedal.
I picture.
And
Were you
still
how
work.
old? How old were you when you were sewing stuff with that?
Oh, 5 or 6.
Ah,
7.
he's got that cigarette dangling out of his mouth while he's hammering that foot pedal.
Yeah, that was during the Victorian era.
Yeah.
Right. What age did you start smoking?
Like I said, I was in college, so
Oh, okay.
21, 22.
Why'd you
Look
start?
at this. Yeah, why did you start? Because it looked cool.
Because I wanted to.
Well, no.
Excuse me.
But what was the reasoning that made you want to do it? There had to be a impetus.
No,
No.
You were just bored. You just said, "I want to try this."
pretty much from what I remember. I may have been high at the time that I started.
What? Drugs?
No, I'm talking. You talking about weed or cigarettes?
No, I'm talking about both.
Oh, okay.
I
You
pretty much
started
started both at the same time. Yes.
both. Okay.
Are you like a coffee and cigarette guy in the morning?
No, I don't usually have coffee in the morning if I can help it. Coffee's
Yes,
for
right.
later in the day.
Yes, go out to his car to get.
Coffee.
I know for a fact you will leave coffee in the car overnight and then go and drink it the next morning.
If it's during the fall, in the winter, yeah, because it's cold enough, but not during the summer.
But why? Can I just ask why not just get a new coffee in the morning when you're going to work or whenever?
I don't like the coffee at most of the places that I stop to get coffee. Number one, they don't always have the right creamer.
Okay.
So I make my own. It's just easier. I get it the way I want it every day.
I heard you're very particular with your creamer.
Mm-hmm.
The powder guy?
I prefer the powder, but it's gotten a little prohibitively expensive. So now I'm using like either light cream or half and half.
What are you buying? Cocaine? I mean, what kind of powder are you buying?
Half and half has to be more expensive than the powder.
I mean, how expensive could it be?
It's not. It's less. As a matter of fact, and this is a weird thing I found out. Pints of light cream and half are less expensive than quarts of half and half and light cream by like 50 cents. Like it's a big difference. So it actually costs you less to buy a quart than it does for you to buy a pint.
Can we add us sending you different creamers to try out as well?
I only really like the creamer that tastes kind of like cream. I don't like all this vanilla and caramel and all that fucking bullshit. I hate that stuff. I want my coffee to taste like coffee.
Can we talk
You
about?
want it to taste like creamer.
Hold on. Can we address something seriously here for a second? We've talked as a group, and we are all in agreement that you need a better job.
Yes.
Okay, you got to get out of that place.
Yeah,
And-
well,
Okay, hear me out. I think something is going. Bless you. I think something's going on in these interviews that's causing you not to get these other jobs that you are more than qualified to do. So I would like to do, me and you, just a quick little role play of an interview where I ask you some questions and you answer it as if it's a real interview. We can figure out if we can help you land a better job. Okay. All right. Oh, hello. Welcome. Please have a seat. How are you? I'm
good, and you?
Good. I'm Mr. Shuli. Nice to meet you.
I'm Lenny.
Hi, Lenny. Is that what you go by? Any nicknames or anything?
No, Lenny.
Okay. Before I get started, I just want to say, cool dragon earring. All right, Lenny, talk to me. What would you say your strengths are, Lenny?
Well, my strength is in support mostly. So I'll be the guy that's going to make sure that you're ready to open in the morning, get the sauces done that you need, make sure that the counts are done, make sure the stuff gets put away, know where stuff is.
This is a job for accounting. So
We don't need sauces. No. Go ahead.
Shut up.
Thank you. I don't know how he got into this interview. I'm sorry. Shut the door. Go ahead, Lenny. You were saying?
It's the janitor. Don't mind him.
Don't mind him. He's a
Hey,
loser.
you'll find that I'm going to be the reliable person that's going to know when you ask for something, where it is, what it is, why probably it didn't get done unless I wasn't working that day. I'm do all the kind of background stuff to get everything ready to get going. A technician when it comes to following recipes. I make sure that every time I make a recipe, it comes out pretty much exactly the same every single time I make it.
Wow. Now, Lenny, along those lines, what would you say your weaknesses are?
I'm a little intolerant of people screwing around.
Okay.
I thought he was going to say blacks.
I was going to say race. I thought you were going to say.
Find screwing around, please.
Right. What would constitute, in your eyes?
Screwing around where there's a lot of work to get done, and I pick my head up, and I'm the only one doing that work, and everybody else is talking and laughing and looking at their phone and enjoying themselves. That's screwing around.
Enjoying life is what you.
Yeah.
Well, not taking their job seriously is what he's saying. Right? If I may say.
Yeah, no, it's just if there's work that's got to get done and you're on your phone and I'm the one doing the work that you're supposed to be doing, is a problem.
Yeah. And I apologize for the janitor coming in again, but he does have the keys to everything. So I really
I got to get that garbage trash can
just
out.
wait.
Garbage day.
Really? Then you should be taking yourself out the door and locking it behind you.
Wow.
Whoa, Lenny, you're on a job interview. That's not.
Please, but he's sticking up for himself, which you got to respect.
But he's talking to the janitor, so who gives a shit?
Lenny, why should we hire you?
You'll find, given time, I'm probably one of the best investments you'll ever make.
Ooh. Lenny, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Running the back kitchen.
The Bat Kitchen? Is
Is that
that
what
where
the kids are calling it now?
Robin to the Bat Kitchen?
You are not saying you want to be a personal chef for Batman. You're
No, I
saying
said back.
oh,
B-A-C-K.
back kitchen.
Is there a front kitchen?
Yeah, why
There is, yes.
back?
Front kitchen's usually considered the line. The back kitchen is everything goes into making food ready for the people on the line.
Oh, so you're the one actually cooking the food, and then
And
there's
they're the ones putting it together and presenting it and putting it on a plate. That's usually what happens, yeah.
right. Okay.
Okay, Lenny, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
I would say hopefully doing exactly the same thing.
Do you have any questions for us, Lenny?
Not right now.
Right.
If the process goes further, then I'm sure I'll come up with questions. But as of right now, that's great.
I have a few questions for you, Lenny. So,
Please,
what is
my
your
associate? He's on Friday.
associate janitor? I'm assistant to the assistant janitor. Where's your? So, how much do you think you should be making an hour? What is your price range?
What's your starting
My price
base
range,
pay?
I should be making $20 to $22 an hour.
Okay.
All right.
That's per hour, you're saying.
$22 an hour.
So, Lenny, $22 an hour is barely above minimum wage. Like, what is your Okay, I'm asking you from like a fantasy point of view. If you could have any salary you wanted, like, where is your comfortable salary range for a job that you would want?
I mean, a really comfortable salary range would be $25 an hour, but I was making 23 when I was let go from Topgolf, and that was comfortable because I was getting the hours. Because I was getting 35 hours a week, 37 hours a week.
Can I ask you this, Lenny? If you could have any job, you name it, any position, any company, any place, what is Lenny's dream gig?
Wow. My dream gig would be getting paid to perform, whether it be on stage or just in a choir or as a solo.
Or online?
But barring that, I'd work in a kitchen, run a kitchen. Not a huge kitchen.
Right. A small back kitchen.
Well, yes, you could look at it that way, yes.
So I'm sorry, this guy interrupted our interview. It's Mike's shitty internet provider dropping 20 gifted memberships. Thank you, Mike. We'll,
Be a team player. Lenny, you want to get the job, you got to go along. This is what they do.
Yeah, welcome to the company.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Floss your ears. Floss your
Floss the
ears,
ears,
Lenny.
man.
Come on.
I don't understand what that means.
I just told you. We're
A little
flossing
faster, a
our
little
ears.
faster, like this.
Why would I floss my ears?
Put them up so we can see.
Why wouldn't you? Think of how clean they'll be.
That's what
Christ,
Q-tips are
Stacey.
for.
Yeah. You're making Len happy. It ain't gonna end well. What are you talking about? Lenny loves being happy. Oh, here's a great question. What meal would you cook for Kate Meany if you had a date? I love that.
It would have to obviously chicken. Although I could actually cook steak. I just wouldn't eat it.
Right.
Yes, Len, go ahead.
Question.
No,
Zen
he
has
answered
good
my
question.
question because I was going to say under the impression that you weren't going to eat it and say she really loved fish.
Right.
Would you make that for her?
Yes, I can. I can make pretty much just about anything and make it good enough just by smell and texture, and I know what I'm putting in it.
Right.
That I could. I've done it before. I've cooked fish and done that stuff before. I don't eat fish, so.
Well, why
But
won't? It's a very, very stunted diet. Why won't you have meat or fish or pork?
Because I don't like them. Next question.
All right, but there's so many different tastes. It's with different sauces. You're the sauce man.
Look.
Uh-oh. He gets angry. His internet freezes up.
He just stares at you until you
Mike,
go away.
I love that. You good? You back?
Yeah, I'm back. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a question.
Hold on. Before you ask that question, let me ask you this question. Do you have a signature dish? If I said make your best dish, Lenny, what is that dish?
Marsala, chicken marsala.
Okay. I don't believe it. What? Thank you, Derek, for the question. Fully shaved Stacy flesh. Let's go. That mouth needs a hook in it. I don't know who that is. I just sent Lenny half a C note, a frog in horse betting. Have him buy a couple of shirts. You hear what this guy said? He just sent you 50 bones.
Yes, I see that, but I'm reading the comment. I have my couple of shirts. The one thing I have is lots of shirts. I just keep wearing the same things. Well, I only wear the shirt. This shirt has been on for 3-4 hours, it'll be on for another hour or two more, and then it comes off, and I'm not going to wear it again because I got a uniform for work.
Oh, okay. I thought clothing had a time limit. Right.
No, he doesn't have a time limit. It's just I never wear anything long enough because I have to keep changing. The outfit for work is special.
It's like Superman doesn't change as much as Lenny. Locks and Docs gifting a membership. Thank you. Thank you to the 500 plus in here. Hit like, hit subscribe. Welcome to Lursday, formerly Lensday. Yeah, get yourself a membership. Tier 1, Tier 2. Come on, let's go. Lenny, how many dead hookers is too many? Fuck Mike Morse.
Good question. What?
Yeah.
How many is too many? That's a question. One is too many.
Well, considering that nobody would look for them because they're hookers. Like, do you like
Lenny would
does that
look for
factor in?
Yeah, no, it doesn't, because then there were all those hookers on Long Island that they still keep finding pieces and bodies for. So sooner or later, somebody's going to find them.
Yeah. What do you know about that case, if you don't mind me asking?
I know anything. Last I read something last year before Christmas that they pieced together some new evidence and blah, blah, blah. And they think they may have found another body. And
Is that why you moved?
Listen, can I ask you this question?
Go ahead.
What, as far as the experience in Vegas with the girl, is there anything that you don't want to try?
Don't
need to try anal.
Now, I'm not going to have her give it to you, but if you want to give it to
you lube
her,
up, it's not so bad.
take it from Mike. He's been there.
How do you think you become the janitor around here?
Oh, what a horrible visual! God, make me sick.
Is it though?
So
yes, I just said yes that it was. What part
Okay.
of that don't you understand?
Thank you. So you are not interested in having anal sex with the woman?
No.
Or whoever.
Is there any particular reason why?
There's certain no, that's okay. I know that nobody's putting anything up my ass. That's all I know.
No, I'm with you on. I'm
Well, how do you
on
know?
that. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm
How
on
do I
that
know?
bowling team
Because
with you.
because we've discussed this before. I've had like 3 hemorrhoid surgeries. It's enough problems getting the stuff to come out, let alone trying to shove something in.
I do actually fart now.
Stop asking stupid questions.
I cleaned my glass.
Is that the only reason why you won't try anal? Was because it's going to be hard to get it in there?
No, I'm not trying. Not at all.
Oh, it just
you
doesn't
might-
interest you.
Yeah, you have
no.
quite a gaping asshole. I think it would.
Yes, I'm looking at him right now.
I think it would. I think it would be fine. I don't think you would even feel it.
Yeah, of
really.
course you would, because you're the gaping asshole. Now leave me the fuck alone.
All right, I got it,
I'm
Mike.
trying to help.
Mike, hit the chess clock. I got this. All right, we need a chess clock. We need a chess clock. Come on, just a little quick video of a guy hit the chess clock. Okay, so position-wise, you up for trying any and all positions with her?
As long as none of us are going to get hurt.
What do you mean? It's not a
Falling off
trapeze
a
act.
bed, hanging from a chandelier. I mean, there's 100 things that can happen. Falling out the balcony. I mean, I don't
First
know
of
where
all-
we're going to be.
First of all, I predict once it goes in, you're going to explode in fucking 30 seconds. Or vomit.
Yeah, we're not going to
One
get
of
you
the
a hooker with bad hips. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, she's just coming off a rehab.
Yeah.
Uh,
She dropped
So
her
you-
grandkids off before she came over.
yeah, so you're open to any and all options.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. Is there a particular place you'd like to finish the act?
On her.
On her, in her, around her? What are you thinking? Is there a
In or
spot?
on?
In or on? On the on, is there a particular area that's interesting?
Chest, stomach.
Okay. Sure.
Oh,
Face
gentlemen.
is not an option. I mean, it's not something.
That's rude.
I agree.
If somebody's sucking you off, I guess, and it winds up exploding, that's a different story. But
Sure.
just to jerk off into somebody's face is kind of rude.
Sure. Look at this. Dunder Mifflin tuna. I just matched that $50. Who's next?
Ooh.
Look at this. Look at this. Adam Kaplan. Lenny, you are amazing, my friend. I'm thrilled to hear that you and Bobby have become best friends. I can't wait to see you two hanging out.
Bobby.
Bobby.
You don't know Bobby?
No, who's Bobby?
Oh, come on. Don't
Come
be
on.
silly. Weathered, Len looks like if he went 5 rounds with Foreman. I think Lenny's got a great look.
Well, it's a
Happy number 19, boys. The shows and network keeps getting better and better. Keep up the great work. Lenny is awesome. Thank you, DJQ, member for 19 months.
Lenny, have you ever had Chinese food ever?
Yes.
Oh,
Not from it. Well, yes, I actually have had from a Chinese restaurant too. So,
what have you
I
had?
usually get,
Sesame? What? Go ahead. What do you usually?
I usually get the pot sticker noodles or the wonton noodles, the chicken, and I just dip them.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Lenny,
wait, hold on.
Yeah?
Don't
Yeah.
answer, Lenny.
go ahead.
Has he had Indian food?
I'm going to say, don't answer. I'm going to say no.
I'm going to say yes, but from the store, not from an Indian restaurant.
Yeah.
From a bodega.
Yeah, I'm going to say no.
Yeah, because his assholes, there's a lot going on there. I don't see him doing Indian food. All right, Lenny. Wait, boys in the back, do you want to guess?
I'm
going to say no.
No.
I'm going to go with it. You guys know.
Okay, Joe and Andy both say no. Lenny?
Is tiki masala Indian?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
About
what
as
I've had.
mainstream Indian as you get.
He was a quarterback, actually.
I've had tiki masala.
Yeah, it's tiki masala and 7-Eleven in that order. Okay, so you've had Indian. How'd that work out?
I mean, it was okay. It's a little spicy. It's you gotta like the herbs, and I wasn't a big fan of the herbs that went into it. There's
What
some
about-
herbs I just don't like. So
Right.
Herb Albert.
I was gonna do a peaches joke, and I go, fuck this.
Yeah.
Lenny strikes me as a Judith Light type.
Judith Light. That was not a picture you showed me.
No.
No, but is that a type you would be interested in?
Nah, probably not.
Too momly?
That too.
Yeah. BMC. Check her out. Lenny, would you ever do a past life regression?
Oh. Every life is as miserable as his now.
How about a current life regression?
What do you think about that?
I don't know. That would probably be weird if you actually got an answer. I'm pretty sure I'm an original.
There was a guy when I lived in Sedona. You are a fucking original, I'll tell you that. I've never met anybody like you. But when I lived in Sedona, there was this guy who used to come to the Burger King I used to work at, and he would do that to people. He was just some dude who lived in town. He would just show up with like 4 notebooks, and you'd sit down and he'd ask you some questions, and he'd tell you what you were, and like bless you, 1 or 2 past lives. You know, I would let me see if I can find somebody. If I can find somebody, we're gonna do that on the show. All right.
As long as everybody else joins in.
Yeah. We do it for all of us. Absolutely.
Did you know for 4 lifetimes in a row, Mike was a cunt?
Let me get through a few more super chats, and then I want to bring in a guest who we have backstage. Zen, that hat. Oh, hey, Andy.
Oh, hey, Donna.
That hat available.
And the hat. Like
At-
she want, yeah, I get
Yeah.
it. She wanted me au natural. So here you go. Just
Yeah.
for you, Donna G.
Nothing makes that bald head sexier than that hat available at tsnmerch.store. Lenny took that shirt off on one of the dead beach. Oh, Lenny took that shirt off of one of the dead Beach Boys. If you know how to sew, why do you have a gaping rip under your left arm? He does bring up an interesting point.
Because at this point,
What's
I
the
was
point?
thinking I was going to throw it out. It's just I haven't gotten around to it.
Yeah, that's a schmata. That's not a shirt.
Hey, you gotta have a little pride in yourself, Lenny. Come on, man.
The schmuck on a schmucker.
Right.
Schmucka.
I'm
Lenny,
right at the beach. I don't care what I look like at the beach.
thank you.
Well, you should. That's how you pick up chicks. You walk to the beach. You
No
look good,
chicks
looking
at the
sharp.
beach when I'm at the beach.
Well,
Trust me.
because
They
you
all-
all Fire Island. Man.
They all get the memo. They all leave before he gets there. Lenny, make America great again or make America elegant again with gangster talk, right?
Okay.
Fair.
F leotards. We are Lenetics.
Lenetics.
Lenny.
Oh,
I like
Lenetics.
I wish we could do some
Lenetics.
Dianetics and Lenny. and start a religion.
I like
great.
friends with Len. How about friends with Lenny fits?
Oh, number one with a bullet right there. I love quartz cream, says Stewie Phil. You a fan
What's
of quartz
that?
cream?
What's quartz cream?
Maybe it's a Dungeons and Dragons thing.
What's quartz cream?
Lenny,
cream.
70s Bush or Stacey Allen? Which do you prefer?
Good question.
I don't know who Stacy is.
Well, she's fully shaved.
Fully shaved.
So
Yeah.
that's all you really need to know.
Oh, okay. I don't know the big huge Bush. So no big huge Bush. We'll go with Stacy.
Yeah, I would
There you
agree. I would agree with that.
Well, wouldn't you think fully shaved is a little much for you? You haven't had any experience down there, just seeing that stark.
And I thought talking coherently was a lot for you too, but you just keep doing it. Can we continue, please?
Lenny, I'm asking a question.
No, you're not. You're just
You're not.
being annoying.
You're not doing very well in this job interview.
Okay.
You know what? Here's what you
There
didn't
we go.
know.
There we go.
I was pretending to be the janitor. I'm actually the owner of the company.
Wow, undercover boss. Now you're
Wow.
in trouble.
Wow, do I look like I care?
What the fuck is the problem with this damn janitor? He's insane. Look at this, Angel. Carmela. Lenny, I have an associate's degree in psychology and sociology. I work for City Hall and currently being considered for office manager. Are you impressed?
It's an impressive degree.
Well, what about everything else?
Office manager where? And that's not a real picture. That's a CGI.
No, that's
her.
That's her.
No, it's not. I can see it looks like a cartoon.
You're out of your goddamn mind. She's been in this chat for over a year, almost 2 years.
I can't make it bigger.
That's what she
I don't
said.
listen. Stop talking to your penis and pay attention to what I'm saying. Carmela's real. And she's
I
fabulous.
didn't say she's fake. I'm saying the picture is doctored. That's all.
No,
You know,
it's
you make
real.
it really hard to throw a piece of vagina on you. You know that?
Yeah.
What's the first thing I noticed is that it was doctored. Sorry,
But
it
it's
sticks
not
out.
doctored. It's her.
You need a
Sure.
doctor.
Yeah.
You know that? Lenny, what would you do if a customer spits on you?
Punch out and leave for the day.
Punch them out or clock out?
No. Clock out and leave for the day.
That's it? You just clock out and leave?
After I clean myself off, I can't say anything or do anything to the customer. Number one. Number two, I don't know what kind of disease they have that they're spitting on me. So I can't actually continue to work, technically.
And customers always right, even when they spit on you, I guess. I strongly disagree, Lenny. Whip out the sewing machine and some used beach towels and get it done. There you go. Make it happen. What is the origin story? How did you meet Lenny? Lenny, do you remember our origin story?
Yes, we actually met before we met. We met at a Christmas something or other. The little guy who was just on before, little black guy. What's his name? I can't remember.
Beetlejuice.
Yes, Beetlejuice was there. Levy was there. You were there with your wife. I forget who else was there besides Levy. He had his girl, and there was some other comedian there. And I remember one of the things that you guys noticed was the back of my Volvo wagon because it was set up for Christmas. In fact, I think it was New Year's Eve.
That's right.
The show, and it was upstate somewhere, and we kind of met, sort of, not formally at all. And then I think it was a month or so, or a couple of weeks later, we started chatting on the show and stuff. And then I showed up at the show. Well, the studio.
Yep.
And then wound up driving you home, and then I was your chauffeur for about a year or so.
Yeah, it was amazing. I loved getting road gigs, one nighters, because Lenny was my guy, and I got to ride with him there. I spent more time in the car with Lenny than doing the shows, than doing anything. And
you're like a club soda Lenny.
He was my club soda Lenny. Just sitting, listening to him sing and burp and fart out of his mouth was amazing. It's worth it. A couple more, and then we'll bring our guest in. Not a fan of bitchy Eeyore. Wow, retard.
Ouch.
Glad Lenny or over Mike. Go get a hammer. I think he wants you to hit Mike with a hammer.
Okay.
I can't reach from here.
Make sure you pay taxes on that extra income, Len. Don't make me come after you. This is Manigan. He's a rogue cop. Does things
I
his
see
way.
that.
Yeah. Which dump in Suffolk do you find, Lenny? Did you find, Lenny? Selden?
Yeah, I was in Centereach.
There you go.
1 town over.
Harley and Joker's Chaos. Hi, Lenny. Nice to meet you. I'm the mama of the first TSN baby. I found love through TSN, and so can you. Maybe y'all will have a TSN baby too. Hi, Shuli, Mike, and Zen. Hi, Discount and Frog. AJ still says, oh, shit. So, Sko!
Oh, hey, Froggy.
Oh, yeah, Allie and Tony.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, these guys met in the chat, fell in love. He knocked her up. They got a kid, married, all because of this channel.
Could happen to you, Lenny.
Lenny gets a few shows, and next thing you know, he wants a job for $25 an hour and a hot chick. What a diva. Lenny, I've met Carmela in person. Her picture isn't doctored at all. She really is that beautiful. Yeah.
Wow.
There you go.
Would you like to apologize, Lenny?
Not until I see her in person.
Okay.
Well, you just got to
The
correct.
proof is in the pudding. Yes, I got an endorsement from somebody else I don't know.
An endorsement.
Clock out. Lenny is not Waffle House material. No, you knock out. Somebody spits on you, you knock their ass out. What's wrong with you? All right. I want to bring in a guest, Lenny. Wait, did we find? Yeah, we asked the girl questions. Okay. All right. Was there anything on our list with Lenny? Well, let me bring in our guest. This guy we haven't talked to in quite some time. A good friend of mine for many, many years. Sweetheart of an angel who just celebrated his birthday. I believe the lad turned 50 years young.
Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite chef, your favorite chef, Chef Bobby Ethier.
How you doing?
Hi, Bobby.
Lenny, I thought you were transferred to Massachusetts at their top goal.
No.
Hey, so Bobby, how are you?
Fine.
We haven't talked to you in quite some time. First of all, you lost a bunch of weight, my friend.
I know.
How many pounds you down?
I just lost losing weight.
Yeah, but do you have a number? Do you know how much you lost?
No.
Okay.
Because mostly right now, the shape of it is mostly water.
Yeah.
So that's water weight. So yeah, it's kind of hard to keep track of that if it's constantly flowing.
Right.
Yeah.
Like the Gulf. It's like the Gulf.
It's like the undertow.
And that's for you, Zen. If you want to go au naturel, take your clothes off.
Whoa!
Put my money where my mouth is, right, Bobby?
Excuse me, guys. I have to handle somebody rude in the chat. Is Shuli just driving around town looking for Goonies for the show? You know what, bacon and eggs? You know what? Have some respect. I've known these guys for years.
Yeah,
for
Mike's
years.
a guy.
Yeah. Bobby, happy birthday, my friend.
Thank you.
50 years old, man, huh?
I know.
So what cool stuff have you got for gifts on your birthday?
Mostly it's mostly cash.
Wow, no better gift than that. Hold on, I got
a stone.
A phone or a stone?
Stone.
Wow.
A stone. Candy for 50-year-olders.
Candy for 50-year-olders.
It's called bourbon.
Can we go back to the stone?
It's a white stone. It's part of Revelation chapter 2, verse 17.
Oh, it's a religious stone.
Yep.
Okay. I'm confused. Why are there two Zen? You know what, John? It's a valid question. Now's not the time. Okay. Cash, stone.
I got some cash in physical cash.
Right.
I got some money by Venmo.
Mental cash.
Oh, what's your Venmo?
What's my Venmo?
Not much. What's Venmo with you?
It's Robert Ethier 4.
Okay.
Robert is,
Frog, if you can get his Venmo and put it in the description along with Lenny's, Lenny's PayPal. People want to throw them a little something.
Lenny, you want to throw Bobby a couple of bucks?
Yeah, Bobby, I'm going to send you a couple bucks for your birthday. All right, pal?
Thank you. Yeah, because I already got my AARP membership.
You got your AARP membership?
Yeah, I'm waiting for in the mail for my card.
Aren't you supposed to? What? You're supposed to get it at 50? I thought you're supposed to get it later.
You have to get it at 50.
You don't have to, but
Yeah, you have to get it at 50.
Okay.
But also, on May 16th, I'm going for my physical, and I'm also getting my shots.
Wow. What shots you getting?
Pneumococcal pneumonia, shingles.
Right.
All the shots for 50-year-olds and over.
Ringworm?
Right. What about you, Lenny? You getting your shots?
No shots.
No
yeah,
shots.
now in your 60s, you got to be careful, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I'll let
supposed
you
to
know
be
when it
getting
becomes a
his
problem.
RSV shot.
What's that, Bobby?
He's supposed to be getting his RSV shot because he's 60.
Right.
Chef, have you done your sit-ups today? Says FM Nobody.
Oh, brother. Here we go again.
Yes.
Do you exercise at all, Bobby?
Yeah, I do. I walk around my apartment complex a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. When's the last? Have you gone to any functions? Have you hung out with some people lately?
Well, Saturday, just this past Saturday, not next Saturday, this past Saturday, I went to the Nash Casino.
The Nash Casino. Oh, we had a picture of you gambling, actually. That if you can find that, Frog, I think you have it.
Are you a poker guy, Bobby? What do you like to gamble?
Slots.
Slots?
Yeah.
Slots.
We're going to go get Lenny a slot in Las Vegas.
Yeah, we're thinking of going to Vegas with Lenny and take a trip out there with him and get him a date for the night.
Oh, you think of getting him a hooker, huh?
Oh yeah, so much for cleaning that up for you. Yeah, we're thinking of getting him a whore.
Hey, Tony Storm's available.
Calling out female wrestlers. You funny boy. How's your mom doing?
She's fine. She's been dealing with health issues lately,
Sure.
but she's fine right now.
You guys still doing your Bible studies?
We did it early tonight.
Good.
We did it early tonight because of this.
Okay.
What do you think of the new Pope?
Oh, brother, I don't know anything about him. Since I found out he roots for the Cubs.
No.
And I hope the Cubs kiss the Pope's ring and maybe give him luck for the win the World Series.
Okay. How you think your Patriots going to do this season?
I don't know. Let's see how Mike Vrabel does everything.
Okay.
Is he gonna be a General Patton, or is he gonna be a dumbass?
I like it. Been hooked on TSN since the first time that I heard Reading Rainbow. If my shrink sees this post, I'll be committed. Skull, Captain Stone Crab, 20 months. Thank you, sir. Yeah, there's Bobby.
Oh yeah.
Hey, look at you, Gam. How much did you win?
We spent around $200 and I won $70.
Wow. And you got a delicious cake.
Yeah, I had a maple bacon burger and a chocolate cake.
All right. Which one is the machine here?
Yeah. I bet you would. Man, do you wish you played professional football? Because you look like you'd have been a terror on that field.
No,
Did you win the rest of your weight back in that slot
because of my issues.
What's that, buddy?
I couldn't do it because of my issues.
Oh. Like running issues? Or
No, my trips to the mental hospital.
Yeah, but those are,
Have
bumps
you
in
seen the
road.
NFL lately?
Right.
No,
Right.
I don't have a college degree.
Hey, look at me. You know what I mean? I don't have any degree.
Yeah.
Lenny, what are you doing? Lenny.
Yeah, what's going on? You all right?
Yeah, I'm okay.
What are you doing? What were you doing? You weren't.
I'm doing two things at once because I don't have a choice.
What's the
You
second
have a
thing?
choice. You should be going to Massachusetts. There's a Top Golf there, you know that.
Yes, there's lots of them. There's one in Florida and North Carolina too.
Yeah, but you should have been transferred to Massachusetts. And
Yeah.
you
No, I
were
don't
the
want to go to
highlight.
Massachusetts. Yeah, no, my family's down in North Carolina, so that'd be better.
Why don't you try that? Maybe you could sneak in there.
No, it doesn't work that way.
Are you
Change your name?
Wait, hold on, Lenny. Do you like to gamble?
I mean, I like playing cards and stuff like that. Do I like to gamble? Not particularly. I don't go out of my way to gamble.
What? You okay, Bobby?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
get something stuck in my throat.
Yeah, went down the wrong tube, huh?
Yeah.
Were you
All right.
drinking some of that water weight?
Yeah. What are you
No,
drinking?
No, it's not.
What you sipping on over there, son?
Rum and Coke.
Whoa!
Wow. Good for
Hey,
you.
Bobby, rum and Coke. Am I right? Huh? Yeah.
Also known as a Cuba Libre.
Cuba Libre?
Yep.
Okay. Heading to New York City in the AM to celebrate the wife's birthday. Send me KB's address so I can pay him a visit. Thank you, Dodo. Have fun. Why does Lenny hate Mike? Everyone loves the Morse verse, says Pedro.
Why the fuck am I blocked by Lenny?
Yeah. Why do you hate Mike? That's a good question.
Because he's a snarky fucking pain in the ass.
Oh, then you do know why.
I'm your
Okay.
best friend, man. I'm just trying to help you. Who's getting
Yeah,
you laid?
he's trying
Who
to
do you think
help
came up
you.
with the idea to get you laid? Me.
Mm.
Okay.
Me.
Don't
Me.
forget, it's hard to be a pimp. That's what Mike Morse's favorite song is.
It's hard to be a pimp. That's right.
Yeah.
My favorite song's Kanye's new one, but
What
What,
what
Gold Digger?
yeah. What is your type of girl, Bobby?
I don't want to comment on that one.
Okay.
is there anything like that?
Give me a break again. Here we go again.
Lenny,
Bobby-
are you friends with Bobby? Do you guys know each other pretty well?
Just from here,
Yeah. You guys have always hit it off.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
Lenny, what are you doing? What are you looking at, Lenny?
Yeah, what are you doing?
It's very distracting. Focus on what's here.
I'm paying attention.
Right. Well, what are you doing?
Pay
though?
attention to the
What's so
game
important?
choir.
What's so important? I'm trying to catch up on mail.
Okay, but you're making money now. This is your job. Do you do that when you're at work?
If I have to.
Oh, so while you're
Oh,
in
whoa.
the kitchen,
Well,
you're
no.
making
If
food,
I'm
you're
waiting
checking
for
your
a
mail.
specific, if I'm waiting for a specific message, I'll usually have my phone with me.
Wow.
But I don't check it all the time.
Now we know why you're not making $20 an hour. You're
I
not
mean,
all
if I
busy.
saw that, I would say you were goofing around. back
Yeah.
You know, I don't stand on the line and check my phone. I actually walk off, take off my gloves, look, and then put the phone back.
Yeah,
Right,
you
so you
sneak
leave your
away.
post.
You're a little sneak.
No, it's not
right,
sneak away. I walk. Everybody sees what I'm doing. I don't sneak anything.
Well, you're sneaking. You were sneaking it just now. You're trying to. Oh, I see you doing this.
It's insult. People have sent you enough money for 20 General So's.
You
Don't
mean
get-
General Chow's?
Yeah, tell him. Isn't General Chow's good?
Oh, yeah. The only things I like the most is General Chow's
Yeah,
chicken, and all types of Chinese food,
right.
pizza, and subs.
It's hard to believe.
All before
Bobby,
food groups.
yeah. Bobby, what would you think of a man who won't eat steak or pork or seafood?
Steak, pork, or seafood.
Mhm.
What do you think of a man like that?
I think he's a tree-hugging hippie.
Wow.
Boom! You are
Wow.
correct.
Bobby's a carnivore. You kidding me?
Yeah.
He loves it. Lenny, General So just put in a reoccurring order for your custom used beach towels.
He looks like he works in the back of a Chinese restaurant.
Bert Kreischer really let himself go. We are about to witness 2 live deaths on YouTube. Not at all. Not at all. These guys will live forever, like fame. Bobby, let me ask you this question. We asked Lenny this earlier. If you could have any dream job with any dream salary, what would that job and salary be?
President of WWE Universe.
Okay, I like that.
And minimum wage.
Wow, you're not greedy. I love that about you. I love that about you.
Because I can only have $2,000 in my bank account.
Right, because of SSI, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you're making a lot of money, you won't need the SSI because you'll be say you make like two.
Yeah.
They'll pay me minimum wage, but they pay all the travel and food expenses.
Hello, my man knows what he's talking about. He works the system, dog. Somebody had a question here. I'm sorry, I lost it. I'm looking for it.
Lenny, when did you get your AARP card?
I don't have one.
Oh, okay.
Wow, you're 10 years past due.
Do you keep sending it back, or what happens?
I don't even know what the hell you people are talking about.
Dungeons and Dragons.
Thank you, Bobby. I forgot to read it. Thank you. Is Lenny watching CNN? No, you better not be.
Yeah, what are you doing now?
I haven't watched news channels in years.
They're all devil worshippers there on CNN.
Thank you. It's about time somebody said it. And don't get me started on CNBC.
Yeah.
Am I right, Bobby?
Oh,
You mean CDMC?
Yeah. What does that stand for?
he doesn't know.
Cable Consumer Democratic National Committee.
Hell yeah, dog. Tell them.
Okay.
Roasted, bitch.
Wow. Well, it's good to know that you can vote.
Now I remember. Bobby, who's your new girl? Who's your new crush? I remember there was a weather girl or something, a news girl.
We have some pictures. We have some pictures of some of the young ladies.
What's that?
I don't have a crush at all.
What do you mean? There's got to be somebody.
I don't have a crush at all. I got heartbroken, but I don't have a crush at all.
Who? Where'd you get heartbroken? Who broke your heart?
I was watching 7 News one night.
Yeah.
And
You should do it one at a time. It's easier.
Go ahead. You're watching 7 News.
7 News, and they were talking about recipes for the holidays. Lenny.
Go ahead.
And when, lo and behold, Jodianne Thompson showed off her boyfriend, and that really pissed me off.
What's her name again?
Jodianne Thompson.
Jodianne?
Yeah.
Now, did she know you knew that she was showing off her boyfriend?
I've been sending Jodianne a lot of stuff over the years. I never heard from her back.
Some might say warnings.
That's not fair. Why wouldn't she hit you back up like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's a soft spot. I can see that. But what I'm saying is, you're the kind of guy where I would love to hit you back up. You know, you seem like you're very sincere, and you were being cavalier about things.
Listen, let me tell you something. If you had an opportunity to send her a message right now, we are not here. I want you to send her a message from Bobby to Vagina Smith, whatever her name is. Ready? And
I won't do that. I won't do that.
Okay.
I won't do
That's
that.
final answer?
Final answer. I will not do that.
Okay.
I would like to see Bobby's take on the lovely women that that Lenny so crudely shot down.
Oh, you want to see if what he rates these women?
Yeah, we do a little speed.
One is married to Corey Graves.
Hold on. Here we go. Woman number 1. Scale of 1 to 10. What do you give her?
5.
Wow, that's a same game.
All right.
Ironic, don't you think?
Yeah.
Woman number 2.
4.
Not far from Lenny.
I agree.
Number 3.
5.
Wow.
Wow.
This one, number 4.
2.
She did not get any love.
Yeah.
And final one.
4.
Wow. That's a 4? This is a 2, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Tough crowd.
You know,
Tough crowd. You guys got your type. I'll give you that.
Yeah.
The way he moaned, oh yeah. Yeah. Bobby's the man. Bobby, it is Dedenthal Simpson, your brother, who you yell at. Don't tell Shuli about you giving Henry that muffin. Trust me, gloves work. What is that?
I made muffins one day.
What about her? What
Yeah,
do you give
yeah.
her?
She's
When I think about her,
Yeah.
6.
Six.
Wow.
I'm just tight.
Here's the
Yeah.
thing.
Lenny, what do you think? A little Lenny rate her. Lenny,
Lenny.
Lenny.
Score
Yuck.
1 to 10.
0.
Okay. All right.
Now,
Not
let
as
me
tight.
tell you, I was making muffins one day.
Mhm.
I was making muffins one day, and they turned out good.
Great.
And then I was stupid enough to not give anyone some muffins because some people don't want to be bothered. So I gave Henry one of my Crunch bars.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And just a couple of hours ago, I gave him a couple blocks of beef stew.
Couple blocks?
Blocks.
Yeah,
I wouldn't tell that story at a dinner party. No.
What?
no, they're frozen packages of beef stew.
Oh, gotcha. What's his take on Russia today? You have thoughts on Russia, Bobby? And/or Lenny?
Russia?
Yeah.
Hell no, I don't want to get involved in that one.
Okay.
Smart.
And for the last time, you have no relation to Gorbachev, right?
No relation.
Okay. People have asked. So, Lenny, your thoughts on Russia?
God, he's overreaching. I don't know what's going through that man's head, but it's not good, and it's not good for his nation or his people. And they got a shitload of land. They just don't know what to do with it. He thinks he has to keep invading other people. I don't get it.
Well, it's his land,
Trump better
technically.
drop the hammer on those two countries.
You want to drop the hammer on him?
No, Trump better drop the hammer on them.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said you weren't getting involved.
I'm sick of this shit. They're going back and forth, and Joe Biden made a stupid move, and Russia made a stupid move, and now you got all this shit going on.
Yeah.
So you say we should go to war with Russia?
No, I was saying that we end the war with Russia and Ukraine.
And here's what I'm saying. You ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying once a week we do a roundtable show, you two, Lenny and Bobby, where you discuss the current event news stories of the week.
I like it.
Politics, and we call it "Is This for Real Time?" Question mark. That's the name of the show.
I like it.
You're in. Even in his fantasy, he is on the draw. Yeah, right. It's the odd birthmark show. I don't know what he's talking about. Yeah. Rob Johnson, $2.99 super sticker. Thank you, Rob. Steve draws stuff. This is the guy that drew you, Lenny. Loving the background. Looking good, Lenny. And happy birthday, Bobby.
Thank you.
Give out your Venmo again, Bobby.
Let me hold on a minute.
Yeah.
Sure.
Where do you want to hold on? You got a pinball machine back there too. Look at that.
Yeah, I have a virtual pinball machine.
Oh no, it's a real one. I can see it right there.
It's actually virtual pinball.
Yeah.
No, it's real.
No, it is. It looks real, but it's mostly virtual pinball.
I mean, it's virtually right behind you.
No, it's a when you turn it on, it's like a video game.
Oh.
So it's a video game.
It's not like because it has 50 games in it, and the flippers are real, the plunge is real.
The plunge.
The nudges thing are real.
Lately.
All right, here it is.
Go ahead.
At ROBERT - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 - 20 ETHIER-4.
So Robert dash Ethier 4.
Yeah,
sorry. Robert dash Ethier. No, that's wrong. Robert dash Ethier dash 4. It's right there on the bottom with Lenny. See that?
Nope. It's capital letters Robert and ETR.
Well, I think you could still get there without the capital.
No, you won't.
All right.
We can,
So it's capital R OBERT dash capital ETHIER dash 4.
Is it true that Bobby is playing Ram Man in the He-Man movie?
Hell no, I'm not playing games about Ram Man. And He-Man is a sandwich.
He is?
What?
What do you mean He-Man's a sandwich?
He-Man, and, bologna, mortadella, salami.
That's called a He-Man?
And also with
He's with bologna?
cheese and... But if there is any vegans out there, they'll also have pickles and red lettuce.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going around the horn. Get ready. Starting with you, Lenny. Favorite sandwich, go.
Jelly and butter on toast.
What?
jelly and butter. Were you in an orphanage for the first 2 years?
I should have ended
the most
with
Lenny answer ever.
I should have ended with Lenny. I never learn. I start with like anybody's going to top that now.
Butter
Bobby
and jelly.
Bobby, favorite sandwich, go.
That's simple. A cheesesteak sub.
Nice.
Oh,
With bacon and mushrooms.
with bacon and mushrooms.
And
Ooh.
ketchup and honey mustard and mayo.
Wow. Wow. What's the best fast food in your opinion, Bobby?
That's fast food. Pizza
Yeah.
Hut.
Pizza Hut you don't hear on the list a lot.
No.
What about like Burger Place or something?
Burger King.
Really? Lenny, same question to you. Best fast food in your opinion?
Ugh. Burger King for nuggets. And
You
it's a
agree with that,
toss-up.
Bobby?
I go Burger King for burgers and specialty sandwiches. And I go for KFC for special chicken recipes. But mostly it's mostly Chinese food, pizza, and subs.
Yeah.
Okay. Lenny, chicken nuggets, you said Burger
Okay,
King?
chicken sandwiches. It's either Wendy's or Popeyes.
Yeah, I would go.
What about Chick-fil-A?
What about Chick-fil-A, yo?
Well, you couldn't pay me to go back to a Chick-fil-A.
Why? Just because they didn't hire you?
No, because the food was fucking horrible.
Really?
Oh, it was terrible. I ordered a spicy chicken sandwich or nuggets or something. Whatever recipe they use relies on an ingredient that makes it taste very, very salty. It was the worst chicken. I couldn't even finish it. It was
From
horrible.
the man who drinks cum.
Well, drank.
With salt.
Past tense. Drank.
Yeah.
Well,
It's in the
Why
past.
don't you
Everybody's
like
got a past,
Chick-fil-A?
Michael.
What was
Why
that?
don't you like? Is it because of their stance on homosexuality you don't like?
No, it's
Chick-fil-A?
because of the taste of their food.
Yeah, he doesn't
I
care.
don't like
about
whatever mix they're using to cook their chicken. I
Yeah.
don't like it at all.
Bobby,
I don't
you
trust
love
both.
Chick-fil-A.
Peanut oil.
What's that?
They use peanut oil.
Peanut oil, yeah. You
Yeah,
love
nice.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, they got to squeeze all those peanuts and get
Yeah.
the oil.
No, not exactly. I haven't had Chick-fil-A in a while because the last time I had Chick-fil-A was in 2016.
So are you on a diet now, Bobby?
No.
Okay.
yeah.
I'm
He's at his goal weight. Why does he need to keep dieting? Come on.
Or
But
he's
how
the
do
size
you
of a
know?
goal.
How do you know you're at your goal weight when you don't know how much weight you've lost?
Because I pee it out.
You pee it out. Okay.
Yeah, the weight. Yeah, it's the water weight. Yeah, that's where the water weight comes in. You're peeing
Right,
it
but
out.
I'm saying after you pee, maybe weigh yourself and see how much weight you're losing.
And also, I don't go to the bathroom that much.
So you're not peeing out a lot.
I'm peeing out in a bucket,
Okay.
then dumping it in the toilet.
Okay. Lenny, you look confused. What's up?
I'm
It
confused
sounds
too.
like where I live. I can't.
Yeah, do you live with Lenny?
Why the bucket? Why not just get up and go to the bathroom?
I just don't want to wet the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, sometimes you may not make it to the bathroom, is what you're saying?
No, when I go pee, it goes through the toilet seat and hits the floor.
So does this thing come on like a fire hose? It sounds like it's a pretty strong stream you got there.
It's a strong stream, but it's mostly buried in fat.
Been there,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know? Nothing wrong
No,
with
I
that.
wish I
mean,
knew what the fuck he was talking about.
Well, we'll sketch something out.
Okay.
How much voiceover work does Bobby get in the industry?
What industry?
The voiceover industry. Have you done any voiceover work?
No.
Can you record something for me? Can you go, this is TSN?
That would be nice, but not right now.
All right.
Hey, hold out for more money, Bobby.
Yeah,
You're
that's
absolutely
good.
right.
That's good.
That's good negotiating skills. This guy, he could be a Jew.
Crunch bars. Could you be a Jew? Would you want to be a Jew?
Could you? Would you?
No, I was. Right now, I'm a Christian.
Right.
A Christian.
Right.
I don't belong to a religion. Religions don't work. I have a relationship with Christ.
Could
A
you?
lot
Would
of
you in a
mixed signals. It's a lot of mixed signals there,
Wow.
Bobby.
Could you? Would you in a shul?
You could have a business relationship as a Jew. You know.
No. I don't want to go that route.
Crunch bars. Yeah. Crunch bars, stew blocks, tale as old as time. Okay. Happy birthday, Bobby. I love you, Katrina.
Oh,
Here we go. Here we go.
What? What
Oh
happened?
boy, not again.
What happened?
Katrina is Adam Kaplan's so-called love machine.
Love machine.
And I told her to stay away from her.
Wait,
And-
you told her to stay away from her, or you told him to stay away from her?
Him to stay away from her. She is
Okay.
not. I told him to stay away from her.
Okay, and he's not staying away from her.
No, he's going against his mom's wishes.
Wow. So, okay. So it sounds like you had a crush on Katrina.
No, I don't.
Well, why would you be upset?
Because Adam needs to stop thinking. Hold on. Adam needs to stop thinking about all this stupid shit and start thinking about a real dog.
Adam's like your manager type thing, right?
Not exactly. We're just friends.
So he's been fired.
No, I didn't fire him. No, I didn't
hey,
fire him.
Lenny. Lenny, all right? What's happening?
Passing
What are
out.
you doing? What are you doing?
I'm fine.
What are you doing?
One more
I'm
minute.
resting.
Are you
What
doing cocaine
I'm actually
on the bed?
resting and paying attention to what the man's saying.
Are you looking?
I used to try that excuse in school when I got
Yeah.
busted sleeping, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
not
used to have
sleeping.
security.
Sit up.
I was
I
a
just sleep
security
with
guard.
my eyes
I got
closed.
Lenny, at your age, you got to have good posture. Otherwise, you get the scoliosis.
Shut up! You're such an ass at your age. At
I'm
your
trying
age.
to
At
help.
your age. You
At
have
your
no
age.
idea.
I do have you. I'm the
you
same
don't.
age.
You're useless. No,
Fair.
My
Second
voice
that.
is
there's
not
no way we're the
useless.
same age. God, look at the difference.
Exactly.
My voice
Can
is
we?
not useless.
Who do you think is older, Bobby? Lenny or Mike Morse?
Mike Morse.
Wow. Wow.
Is it because he comes off as stoic and wise?
Yes.
Yes.
Man,
Stoic and wise.
Lenny, do you have any advice? Do you have any advice? Because in 10 years, Bobby's going to be your age.
Yeah, in 10 years I'll be taking. I'll be in 10 years I'll be getting my over 60 shots.
Oh, is this Katrina with Adam?
No,
Oh.
no,
Oh,
no.
come on. Here
What?
we go.
Here we
No.
go.
Uh,
Son of a bitch.
God damn it.
I want Adam to stop with this foolishness.
Go ahead. You want to give him a message? Send him a message.
No, he's supposed to know it by himself.
Oh. Just give me the addresses and I'll make sure these commie pinko hippie sympathizers never see the light of day. That's Manigan. He's a rogue cop. Watch your back with him, Bobby.
Mhm.
Tan Mom would make the dermatologist convention Trinity.
Oh, are you talking about? Let me see.
Was it a funny mail you just read, or are you laughing at what we read?
Oh, God.
50
Oh, I remember
games.
Leatherface. Jesus Christ.
You remember Tan Mom? 50 games, all pinball. Is that true?
Not exactly. It's 50 pinball games, but there's a thing on my thing called Arcade Net. I have
Yeah.
two games on that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lenny has a favorite sandwich sadder than a Mossburger. Oh, Mossberg shotgun. Achoo, I'm mesmerized by these guys.
Oof.
Hey, these guys are our pals. These guys are friends. They're family.
Yeah.
My cholesterol is getting higher from watching this. Did he just say special needs sandwiches? Which one? Did one of you say special needs sandwiches?
No.
He's dying over here. Strong Bichetti vibes. Bichetti ain't got nothing on what's going on over here, guys. Someone show this to the Rizzler to keep him away.
Rizzler! Oh, Rizzler! Here we go with this Rizzler bullshit.
Are you a fan of the Rizzler?
I'm sick of this chocolate cookie.
Oh,
Boom! That's going overboard.
why don't you review stuff and start coming up with catchphrases? Like, what would be your catchphrase if you reviewed things?
No, I would not do that.
What do you mean?
I am not gonna. I don't have the technology and I don't have the time.
Well,
But-
you have the time.
Yeah, time you definitely got. Don't tell me you're another one running errands all day. What I'm saying is, if you had a catchphrase, this is hypothetical, make believe. What
No, I
would
don't
your
want to do that.
by law of YouTube, you have to answer one hypothetical question.
Mhm.
All right.
Okay. Hypothetically, what would be your catchphrase or your gimmick if you reviewed food? Like, what would be your rating? You give it 5 what?
Stars.
Oh. So you'd be like, I give this 5 stars. Something like that?
Yep.
Okay. Well, that was a long way to nothing.
Yeah, I think you could do better than that. Come on, Bobby.
Yeah, Bobby, stars? That's not going to go viral.
Pizzas.
Boom. There you go.
I
Pinball
give-
machines.
right. But just review roast beef and grade it on a scale of pizza.
How about
I love
5
that.
birthmarks?
Oh, brother.
Well, Bobby's an ordained minister, isn't he?
I'm an ordained minister. Yeah.
So, if we take Lenny to Vegas and he finds the love of his life at this whorehouse,
Mhm.
Would you marry him?
officiate the wedding?
No, I wouldn't because
Why not?
because most of the cunts committed adultery.
And you call yourself a man of God.
I mean, come on.
Oh, wow.
You're not going to top that.
chocolate cookie.
Someone show this to the red. Thank you, Stewie. Don, Lenny's pet hand is strong. Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Lenny, which episode
Lenny's
of...
hand is Mae Young's son.
Yes.
Mhm.
Lenny, which episode of Hoarders were you on? Yeah, Lenny's not
Speaking
a
of
hoarder.
hoarders, yeah, when are we doing that Vegas thing?
Yeah, we're going to order you a hoarder. to your room, probably.
Oh, an hoarder order.
So now, Lenny, when this comes to fruition, you're going to have to take a few days off of work.
Yeah, but you're going to be all expense paid. Don't worry.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's
They would say, "Oh hell no!"
No, Lenny's
I'm
going.
dying here.
Lenny's going. This is going to happen.
Right.
It has to happen. I've known you too long to not see you cross the finish line.
Yes, I'm trying to get a date here. Shut your fucking fat mouth.
Well, that's what we're doing. You don't need a date.
No. I have a date that I already have something planned that I'm doing. I need to find out what that date is.
Sure. Go ahead. Look through that. Bobby, I doubt anyone has ever lent you a cashmere sweater. That neck hole wouldn't stand a chance. Go Bills.
I know. It's. I would have gone totally bald, but my mom was against it.
I know it's in August.
Right. 4 different shows going.
I wish my mom was against it. I wish she talked me out of going bald. What's on your shirt, Bobby? What is that?
It's a bulldog.
Oh. I just see
But
like ears and glasses. I can't see the rest of the shirt. Nice.
What does that represent? Is that a certain brand or a team or what is that?
No, it's just a shirt
Okay.
It's just
that my brother got me.
Your brother got you? And your brother was the one who took you gambling, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a birthday shirt, right?
No, I had it for months.
You know, Bobby used to wrestle back in the day.
right.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. What was your wrestling character again?
Big Bad Bob.
Big Bad Bob. Yeah. Yeah.
Good name.
Yeah. We'll have to get all your pictures back. We had all those pictures of you at the Halloween nights. Remember Bobby used to dress up and help out with the Halloween nights, the haunted houses and stuff?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You should have downloaded them in the first place.
Yeah.
We have them somewhere. I just got to look for them. You haven't been on in a long time. Is this true?
You were supposed to send stuff to Eric Bischoff.
I will.
Is that? Oh.
I know someone who worked with Lenny 2 years ago. She wasn't very good at food prep. Lenny got her fired. I cannot stand Mary, so Lenny is my hero. Is any of that true?
I don't know anyone named Mary.
Okay.
Off the top of my head.
Do you know anyone that wasn't good at food prep that was a woman that you
We've had a
complained-
lot of people come through, but nobody recently.
Okay. I just want to clarify. That's all.
Would you tattle on them? Are you the kind of guy who's going to tell your boss that somebody's not good at something?
Of course he is.
It depends on how bad they are.
Right.
Oh, wow. So you are kind of a whistleblower then.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if what they're doing is endangering everybody else
Thank you.
working around them, if they're making it harder for other people to work, if they're not cooking the food properly and getting it ready to serve, if they're contaminating stuff, yeah.
Right, but isn't there a code? Isn't there like a code of the kitchen back there? Not
No.
telling on each other and you know.
No. If you're doing something that's potentially going to get somebody sick, and you don't say something, that's everybody's job in the kitchen.
What
That's
about this?
everybody that gets affected by that? It's not just the one person. It's everybody.
Can I ask this, Lenny? What if you're working the kitchen, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're outside taking a cigarette break, and
No,
one of
it's Lenny Burritos.
Yeah.
Burritos.
You know burritos. Go ahead. What?
you're outside taking a smoke break, and another member, dishwasher, let's say,
Question.
comes out, right?
And he has a
And-
blunt.
And he takes
You
a
gotta
couple
repeat the
tokes.
question.
A dishwasher comes out and he takes a couple tokes off a one hitter. Are you reporting that?
Looking up a question on Google.
I would probably say something the first time I saw something like that to the guy.
Didn't you get fired? Didn't you get fired for being high at work?
No, that's not why I got fired.
Well,
But
well,
you've got to
why
put
did you get
words in my
fired?
mouth anyway.
Why did you get fired?
He fell into the sauce or something.
Right,
Man,
and then they
what
took
happened?
a
Yeah, I
blood
got
test.
sick. Right.
Right.
Oh,
It-
I got-
it-
Then
I
they took
wasn't
a blood
high at
test,
work.
and you had
Fell into
drugs
the
in your
sauce.
system.
I don't remember exactly.
Look, asswipe, shut
Yeah.
up.
Well, you had drugs in your system. You got fired.
Yeah,
because
and
you
what's
were
your
high at
point? Your
work.
point is you're just saying that to be a pain in the ass.
No, I'm
You're
saying
not saying it to be
you're
nice.
saying you would
You're
rat out
not
that
saying it to
person.
add to the
You would
conversation.
rat out that
You're
person.
saying it to be a
but
fucking prick.
It's what
Shut
you
up.
did.
No, Ron,
Quit being
just
a
shut
dick,
up.
Leonard.
You're not adding to the conversation. All you're doing is creating controversy. And you know what?
You're
Nobody
skirting
wants
the
to
issue.
hear it.
You're
Shut the fuck
skirting
up.
the issue. You were high at work. You got fired.
No, that's not why I got fired. So shut the
What'd
fuck
you get
up.
fired for?
I don't care.
He
Asshole.
was going
tell me
out
Shut
with
up now
Afro
or I
Man.
leave.
What's that,
Shut him up
Bobby?
now.
He was
Huh?
going
Shut
out
him
with
up now.
Afro Man.
He was going out with Afro Man and he got
Oh.
high. That's right. That's right. All right. Lost in the sauce, Lenny.
I
Okay.
think Lenny is on the sauce right now.
You think Lenny's on the sauce?
Yep.
What's your favorite sauce?
Still trying to find it.
Simple. The one that's on General Tso's chicken.
The one that what?
That's on General Tso's chicken.
General Tso. What's your favorite? If you could have one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
That is a question that will not be answered right now
Why?
because I'm not sick of any food yet.
I don't think you'll ever be sick of anything.
Yeah, I don't think that day's coming, but I love that answer. All right, gentlemen, listen. It's been a blast tonight. Coming up on 2 hours here. Again, down below, Dragon to No Guard is Lenny's PayPal, and Robert-Ethier-4 is Bobby's Venmo. If you guys want to, show some generosity for these guys, throw them a few bucks. They're definitely worth it. Spectre, thank you, my friend. Good to see you. Appreciate the 20. All the best. Boys, anything you want to promote before you get out of here? Lenny, go.
No, I have nothing. I have nothing going on. I have a concert coming up tomorrow night, but I don't think anybody's out here. East Northport Middle School.
All right. You got
So
check it.
quick,
Tickets. Are tickets
Lenny.
still available?
Yes, tickets are still
Okay.
available.
Yeah. Is it week call?
6:30 p.m. show.
Okay. And then Bobby, go ahead and promote what you want to promote.
If you want to be a true Christian, then watch Readings from the Bible with Mom, daily prayer time, every day on YouTube.
That's
They
Bobby.
they get posted every night,
Mm-hmm.
sometimes early in the afternoon, sometimes in the morning, sometimes at night.
Anytime. You don't do them live, right? You record them?
Yeah, we record them.
Okay. So follow Bobby. What's the YouTube channel?
It's Robert Ethier.
Robert Ethier's YouTube channel. Go subscribe. It's Bobby and his mom doing Bible reading. And what'd you just text me, Lenny?
That date that I was trying to find, I found it.
Oh, okay. You have a party to attend that date?
Yes, I do.
What's that
What's
party?
the party?
It's something that I had to pay for that I'm going to, and it's nobody's business. Maybe I'll tell you about it afterwards.
Does it have the word swingers in the front?
Mm.
Yes, that's what it is, because that's exactly what everybody thinks when somebody says they're going to a party. That's what first pops into their head.
I mean, a
You
kid's
fucking
birthday party.
congenital reject.
Thank you.
Oh,
I was
great.
thinking something to do with catapults, so I thought swinging might be involved.
Yeah.
But
Before you go, Lenny, do you want to tell people why you were fired from Topgolf?
No, I wasn't fired, so go fuck yourself. I want to tell people why you're a pain in the ass.
go
They
right
know
ahead,
why,
Lenny.
'cause
The
I'm
floor,
seeking
the
the
floor is
truth.
yours. Go ahead. Hello?
And you froze
Just want to
again.
create strife. That's why nobody gives a shit. Nobody wants to put up with it over here. Maybe you think they do, but you're wrong.
I'm trying to find the truth.
Fucking ridiculous asshole.
What'd you get
Thank
fired for?
No,
then?
you're not.
Excuse
You're
me,
trying to be a
You're
prick.
wrong.
Why'd you get fired?
We're gonna pick a different date. Okay,
If that's
Lenny?
really your sole existence, stop existing.
What?
Bobby, you good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
When Bobby's had enough, it's time to go. All right. We love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow with some goodness. Thank you to everybody who popped in here. Yes, I love it too. Everybody does. And we love Bobby. Happy birthday. I love you, pal. It's great to see
Happy
you.
birthday, Bobby.
And we're going to be doing a lot more of this stuff. All
And
right.
stay off the drugs, Lenny.
All right.
Stay off the wacky tobacco.
There is no chemistry more magical than Lenny and Mike. I agree. All right.
How you guys doing? Thank you very much for watching this show, and good night.